Hi, I'm the Recruiting Maven and welcome back to my channel. Today's topic of conversation is the dreaded interview question, tell me about yourself. With that said, I just want to say a quick thank you for those of you who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I deeply appreciate your kind support. For those of you who are new to my channel, I have an ever-growing playlist of career tips and advice. And for those of you who are looking for a more one-on-one coaching session, please make sure you check out the description box below. So for those of you who have 10 to 10 plus years of experience, I know it can be very difficult to condense your entire career into a few short clarifying sentences that encompass all of your experience, the highlights of your career, and your core skills. And I know it can be challenging. So my recommendation is don't use industry jargon with the recruiter or HR person, whoever's interviewing you. Initially, whether it's a phone screen or what have you, but I can just say if the person doesn't know what you're talking about, it could have a negative connotation. I know that there's been some recommendations out there to do just that. I am not a big fan of that because it could just sound like you're bragging or you're too smart for the recruiter and the recruiter is just somebody who just is dumb. And I know that's a harsh way of putting it, but I know some people have come off in interviews that way, and just to say I'd be very cautious when using industry jargon in that interview. So just as an example, when I've been asked, tell me a little bit more about yourself. So my answer to that is I have been a recruiter over 7.5 years. My background includes sales recruitment as well as IT, which has been the bulk of my experience. And more recently, I have branched out to be more of a generalist. So what that means is that I've added to my toolbox of recruitment skills in the areas of education, transportation, manufacturing, and several other trade type of recruitment. So at this point, that's pretty much all I say. Now, I'm not going chronologically by, this year I did, I had this job and this is what I did. I don't do that. I just really focus on those core skills. So then I like to follow up that question with, I also have enterprise level applicant tracking system. So we call it ATS. That was a mouthful for me, by the way. but I know that that's a key component to the job, and it is a software, and I have a lot of experience with that. So I also will sometimes add, if I feel comfortable, I kind of get the feeling that they're wanting more information, and so I will follow up by saying, yes, I have IBM's brass ring, I have Taleo, I have Bullhorn. That was actually, I wanted to say Max Hire, but they were bought out. And so, little things like that. And sometimes I will add that. I started out with Max Hire and they were bought out by Bullhorn. And the reason why I include that, which is a little bit more deeper, is because it shows my flexibility within the industry and using that type of technology. So read the room. That is my biggest recommendation when you're adding that particular piece. So hopefully my example has given you just a general way of addressing, because everyone's different, every industry is different, and things are constantly changing. And it's hard for all of us to keep up with that. So I think if you keep it short and sweet and to the point, core skills, highlighting your background, I think you should do pretty well. Don't make it an entire speech, because I don't think that would bode well for you. And again, the name of the game is getting you that offer. So hopefully you have found this to be helpful to you. I appreciate your time, your kind support by liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care and have a great rest of your day.